Hey guys, I thought I'd do a video today and just talk a little bit about excuse me, December Daily and my plans for it. So you guys know that I have done a December Daily or a Christmas memory keeping project in the past few years. I done it since 2016. I was trying to remember. Basically, the year that I first had a child in my life at Christmas, and I wanted to like document all the memories and things. And I won't go into all of that too much in this video because I've got those other videos like up on my channel already, so I'm going to pop the link below. I've also got I'll pop a link below. I have a whole playlist here on YouTube of Christmas memory keeping videos, and those are not just my videos that I've made. They're videos that other people have made that I really like, that I find inspiring and everything. So I'll pop that link in the description bar below so you can go and check that out, because I think sometimes it's nice to kind of look at other people's to get ideas and inspiration and see how other people are doing it, you know. So yeah, check that out. If nothing else, it's total Christmas eye candy. And I also have a board on Pinterest dedicated to it as well, and I don't know, like for me, that's kind of like a hobby in itself for me, is looking at photos of people's projects, pages and videos and things. So I love it. So yeah, I'm going to do December Daily again this year. I actually prefer to call mine like a Christmas memory keeping project, because I don't just do December. Every year, pretty much since John and I have been together, actually, we first got together in November, so that our like anniversary is in November, and our wedding anniversary is also in November, the 17th of November. Gosh, we've been together 22 years this year. It's crazy. And we've always gone on holiday in November around our anniversary, and we go somewhere and do something Christmassy, so I like to document that as well. So Christmas for me, and my Christmas documentation starts depending on when we go away. It varies every year, but I like to start it from then and start with our festive things. So yeah, I don't call it December Daily because I don't just do December, and I know some people literally do like day 1 to 25 in December. I try to do the whole month because we always have things going on. So in previous years, so in 2016 and in 2017, I did a traveller's notebook style. And my main reason for doing that is because I've always been a journal keeper, and this is probably like the style that I probably felt at the time more, not comfortable with, but perhaps like more drawn to. The Traveller's Notebook inserts I make myself, and I do have a tutorial up on my YouTube channel on how to make your own Traveller's Notebooks, particularly with various different inserts in, which mine has got. Now I do have flip throughs on my channel as well, in that playlist that I talked about, if you want to kind of go through and have a look. This particular one, I only went up to day 14 in December, and the reason for that is I was going great guns. So I'm on the edge of my bed and I often fall off. I have to film with a dodgy angle so you can't see all like my laundry baskets and things that are just over there. I only went up to day 14 on this. I was going great guns. I had done every day since since our Christmassy holiday in November. And the reason I only got up to day 14 is not because I ran out of energy or interest or any of those things. It was purely because I actually ran out of the photo paper for my printer, and back then I was using the Polaroid Zip, and I ran out of paper, and I couldn't actually afford to buy any more. I was it was at a time when financially it was a bit tight, and I couldn't afford to buy any more. And by the time I had money again to buy more paper for the printer, it was like something like February or something, and I'd kind of by that point run out of kind of like inspiration for it and all that kind of thing. But I loved it, loved doing it. But yeah, I'm sort of a bit gutted that I only went up to day 14, to be honest. It is a chunky chunky thing. The very first one I did in 2016, I completed it all the way through, and that was amazing. There's a flip through of that as well on my channel. 2018, so some of you guys probably already know this if you've been around for a while, so you've already seen my 2 Traveller's Notebook inserts. Actually, I thought it's interesting. I'm kind of hoping in a way that this, like the December daily Christmas memory keeping, will kind of kickstart some of my journal keeping again. If I'm perfectly honest with you, I've been in a little bit of a rut, a bit of a slump. I don't know, life just sometimes seems so busy, and like I'm a homeschool mum, and I work for myself, as you guys know, and come the evening sometimes I just want to curl up on the sofa with a book. I don't necessarily have the energy, the emotional energy as it were, to kind of journal, and I've kind of gotten out of the habit of doing it a little bit, but I feel really passionate about Christmas. Christmas journaling, I love the kind of festivities around Christmas, so yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to kind of kickstart me again this in with my like journaling again. So following on from the Traveller's Notebooks for the first 2 years, 2016, 2017, 2018 I used an altered children's book. This is a little golden book that I had for years actually. I picked it up in a charity shop somewhere. Wasn't in the best condition at all, like the back cover is all peeling and everything, but I thought it was cute. So I used my We Are Memory Keepers, what do they call it? Is it a cinch? I'm not actually sure what it is. I found one of those things on Facebook, or I can't even remember when, doesn't really matter. And so yeah, I took it apart and I spiral bound it, so it's an altered book. And that was what I did then. And when did I started again with Our Holiday? This again has like a complete mixture of papers and things in it, and it again is not complete. I'm just trying to find when I went up to. Day 15, day 18, day 21, okay, day 22. Okay, so I went up to day 22. Now, I do actually have the photos from then on. They are in the little pocket. I can't really show you because, yeah, I can, little pocket I made at the front. So the rest of the photos are actually printed and ready to go. I just, I think sometimes with Christmas, as you get right up close to Christmas, it kind of can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming and a bit busy. You've got presents to wrap, people to see, baking to do, all that kind of thing. And I think last year I just kind of run out of steam with it a bit, if I'm honest with you, which is a shame because 2016 I had a really successful year and completed it all. 2017 I feel like I had a really successful year. I was going great guns with it until I ran out of money and paper. And then 2018, again really good until up to the 22nd, and then life just got busy, and I think once I was out of the habit and the routine, I sort of struggled a bit to get back into it. But that being said, even though I've had a couple of years that have been, I don't know, I don't want to use the word unsuccessful. It depends on what you measure success as, because I feel still that although I finished on the 22nd of December, I still feel like that's a success because it's still a month's worth of memory keeping and journaling. So I still see that as successful. Maybe you don't because you're like, I haven't done whole December, but I don't. I still found it successful, and I still feel like a lot of our Christmas memories have been documented and recorded and all of that kind of thing. And as I say, I do have the photos printed out, they're just not stuck in, so I might actually just whack them in, to be honest with you. And I talk about this quite often in videos I do about journaling and things, that sometimes you just got to get your memories documented. It doesn't actually matter about all the beautification sometimes, as long as you're documenting your memories. And that sometimes is some advice that I need to take for myself. So I need to be like, right, I just need to get those photos in, maybe write a couple of lines or something about what went on, and call that done. And then if I've got the time or the energy or what have you, I can then go in at a later date with all the embellishments and things. So this year I'm doing something different. So I'm not going to do the Traveller's Notebook insert. I'm not going to do a junk journal or like a journal. I'm going a bit more traditional in the December daily sense, in as much as I am doing a pocket scrapbook style. I've really enjoyed, I'll do another video probably at the end of the year talking about Project Life. I do Project Life, and I have really been enjoying that, and I love looking at all the photos and things of people that follow the Ali Edwards December Daily. I love all of that. I did look at the Ali Edwards stuff, and I think it's absolutely beautiful and I love it, but it's just a bit out of my price range, if I'm honest. As much as I do love it, and as much as I do value her as a business and a designer, for me it is just a little bit out of my price range. So I kind of looked at what I could do that was in keeping with my budget, and so I've decided on the same system but using a different brand. So I have already got in stock, because you guys probably know that I used to stock, I still do have some stuff in stock, but I used to stock other brands' products as well as my own, and I still have in stock a load of the Simple Stories Classic Christmas range. And side note, if you guys are interested in any of these things, they might not be on the website because I did take them down because I went to an event, but if you're interested, just message me or something, because I do have loads of them, and to be quite honest, I want to get rid of them because I've had them for so long. It's the Simple Stories Classic Christmas and the Claus and Co. They call it the Snap. It's basically fits a binder that's a 6x8, and so like here I've got this pack with like loads of dividers and things in. So this is things that I've raided out of shop stock that I've already got. So I've got those. This pack, which is all die cuts, not die cuts, a few die cuts, but journal cards of varying sizes. So those two are Classic Christmas, and this one is the Claus and Co range, and that is journal cards and die cuts again. So I already have those. I love those collections. So I thought I would utilise those, as well as things that I have already got, because I do already have loads of stuff. And then I went on Amazon and searched for the Snap collection, and I bought some of the pocket inserts. So again, so these are, the whole album is a 6x8, so you've got two 3x4s and one 6x4 there, and there's 10 pages in here, this pack, so I bought that. And I also bought this one, which is two 4x6s, and I also bought another one, which is just one big 6x8. That hasn't arrived yet, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully that'll be here soon. And I also ordered an album, and that hasn't come. So I ordered it through Amazon UK on Prime, and I didn't really look at like the time scale it was coming or anything, but it's actually ironically coming from America, but it's cheaper than buying like any of the like Ali Edwards stuff or anything. it's a red one, so that's not due to come until the first week of December, unfortunately. It's been like over a week now since I ordered it, so it's coming a long way, but it will be here when it will be here. But at least I have got the pockets, so I can at least make a start. And the reason that I'm going to go for the pocket system this time is because I want to kind of simplify things down a little bit more. With both of these journals, I really loved them, but as I said to you about like embellishing things, let me just try and find something. I kind of feel like I may have gone not over the top per se, but maybe I spent too much time on the beautification of finding like loads of stickers to match and washi tape and making it all fancy. I'm just trying to find a really good example and I can't whilst I'm talking. So yeah, I probably spent too much time on trying to make it fancy rather than the true meaning, which is the documentation. So yeah, I'm stripping it back this year. So hopefully, I mean, I've got my Project Life cards and I'm thinking I could just slip my Project Life cards in and a photo, maybe the odd sticker or something, a little bit of journaling. But I'm hoping it'll kind of be a lot sort of simpler and a lot easier for me to do. Yeah. So that's my plans for this time around. I've got my trusty suitcase here. Ooh, love that thing. I'm falling off the bed again. I got that from TK Maxx a couple of years ago, and it just houses all my like Christmas supplies, and it needs kind of sorting out. I've got a load of Christmas cards that I've kept, and when I say a load, I do mean a load of Christmas cards from last year that I'm going to go through, and I just shoved them in there, but I'm probably going to go through them and cut out any things that are like good that I can reuse. And I have things in here like my Pritt stick and my scissors and a pen. I like to have everything all together that I'm going to need like on hand, so that I don't have to spend ages like fishing around trying to find the things. I want to make it as easy for myself as possible. I have this is an A5 lever arch file, and in here I just have some A5 pockets, like, you know, the punched folder thingies, and I just have like all my stickers in here that, you know, I cut them down. Like sometimes the scrapbook companies, they have like 12 by 6 stickers, and so I just cut them down and whack them in here. There's some of mine in here, like the word labels. I'm a big fan of a word label sticker because I think sometimes you can just whack a word label on it and off you go, you know. So yeah, a bit of washi tape, my enamel dots and die cuts and things like that. So it's all in there ready to go. And so yeah, I'm hoping for another successful year with my Christmas memory keeping. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more videos. I know I haven't done that many videos on this channel. Oh god, I'm dropping on my cards now. Nowhere near as many as like I have done in previous years. I keep meaning to do some planning for Christmas videos, but I just, you know, it's been a bit of a roller coaster couple of months, and yeah, life's just gone. So yeah, that's my plans. Hopefully, if I might be able to do some like flip throughs, maybe. I don't know, do you guys want to see flip throughs? I've always done flip throughs. I've always done flip throughs of my albums, of my journals in past years. So I'm really happy to do that again this year. But yeah, that's my plans, everybody. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.